Frey, the god of Fairyland. Frey, or Fro, as he was called in Germany, was the son of Njord and Nerthus, or of Njord and Skadi, and was born in Vanaheim. He therefore belonged to the race of the Vanas, the divinities of water and air, but was warmly welcomed in Asgard when he came thither as hostage with his father. As it was customary among northern nations to bestow some valuable gift upon a child when he cut his first tooth, the Aesir gave the infant Frey the beautiful realm of Elfheim, or Fairyland, the home of the light elves. Elfheim the gods to Frey gave in days of yore for a tooth gift. Seaman Zeta, Thorpe's translation. Here, Frey, the god of golden sunshine and the warm summer showers, took up his abode, charmed with the society of the elves and fairies, who implicitly obeyed his every order, and at a sign from him flitted to and fro, doing all the good in their power, for they were preeminently beneficent spirits. Frey also received from the gods a marvelous sword, an emblem of the sunbeams, which had the power of fighting successfully and of its own accord as soon as it was drawn from its sheath. Frey wielded this principally against the frost giants, whom he hated almost as much as did Thor, and, because he carried this glittering weapon, he sometimes has been confounded with the sword god Tyr or Saxnot. With a short-shafted hammer fights the conquering Thor. Frey's own sword, but an ell long, is made. Viking Tales of the North by R.B. Anderson. The dwarves from Svartalfaheim gave Frey the golden-bristled boar gullin-bursti, or the golden-bristled, a personification of the sun. The radiant bristles of this animal were considered symbolical either of the solar rays, of the golden grain which at his bidding waved over the harvest fields of Midgard, or of agriculture, for the boar, by tearing up the ground with his sharp tusk, was supposed to have first taught mankind how to plow. There was Frey and sat on the gold-bristled boar, who first, they say, plowed the brown earth and made it green for Frey. Lovers of Gudrun by William Morris. Frey sometimes rode astride of this marvelous boar, whose speed was very great, and at other times harnessed him to his golden chariot, which was said to contain the fruits and flowers, which he lavishly scattered abroad over the face of the earth. Frey was moreover the proud possessor of not only of the dauntless steed, blodug-hofi, which would dash through the fire and water at his command, but also of the magic ship Skidbladnir, a personification of the clouds. This vessel, sailing over land and sea, was always wafted along by favorable winds, and was so elastic that, while it could assume large enough proportions to carry the gods, their steeds, and all of their equipments, it could also be folded up like a napkin and thrust into a pocket. Ivaldi's sons went in days of old, Skidbladnir to form, of ships the best, for the bright Frey, Njord's benign son. Lay of Grimnir, Thorpe's translation. So that was The God of Fairyland, the first section of Chapter 9 of Myths of the Norsemen by Helene A Guerber, Frey. I will be working my way through this book section by section, and if there are any other public domain books that you would like for me to read, please leave a comment below. Did you enjoy this video? Then subscribe for more, and be sure to check me out on Facebook and Patreon. Thank you for listening, and have a lovely evening.